Behold, the experience shower. Yep. Just sit down, relax, and watch the XP meter fill up over and over again. Yeah, sure, there's a whole bunch of broken glass involved, but, you know, pretty sure Steve is glass-proof. Well, while this goes on, I'm going to go ahead and get the link, and then I'll talk about why I built this and what my schemes are to go further. But yeah, I just need to take the link and post it onto Discord. Oh, by the way, I made a full playlist. I know people were having trouble finding some of the streams for all the Mods 8 that I did. Boy, that sounds annoying, isn't it? But yeah, now there's a full playlist. Yeah, there are several imperfections in this design I'd like to correct. Hey, Burden, how's it going? Alright. So why is the experience shower necessary? Looks like it's run out of gas. Yeah, it's done. You can hear it still triggering. There's a bunch of things I need to do about my lovely new shower to fix it. First, it's going to need an on-off switch. Second, I want to create it to be fully 100% automated, producing the XP and loading it into these things all. However, and maybe a little soundproofing might be in order, I don't know. But for now, it's a temporary thing because I only need a little bit of XP. Why do I need XP? Well, because I created a new portal here. Now, after fighting that lich, I was pretty mad for a little bit about just how stupid the design was. But after a while of thinking about it, I realized, you know what? I was thinking about these things all wrong. I was thinking of them as an opponent. But they're not an opponent. They're a harvestable resource. They're a resource that requires a great deal of processing. Now, every time I grab one, it costs me a shit ton of levels. You can see my XP just dive every time I grab one. That's why I had to build the XP shower and why I'm going to have to modify it and make it way more effective than it is now. Or just waste a whole bunch of time working it. I don't know, whichever. Point is, this is critical. I need to bring them back with me. At the moment, I only have 6, which is not really enough. I want to capture, I don't know, 30 of them. I think I need 8 just to make a single tool, and I have the one that I killed the other day, so I'm gonna need more XP so I can capture at least one more of these things. So we're gonna have to go get ourselves a little bit of XP. Hey there, Warpstone, how about you take me home? I'm slowly building that warp network, bit by bit. We need XP. How are we gonna make a bunch of XP real quick? It's not that much, just a smidge. Well, where are my beds? Oh shit, things aren't loading in again. Shit, I've seen this happen before. It just means we're gonna have invisible things now. Wonderful. Yeah, look at this. All this didn't load in. Ah! Oh well. I'll talk about a couple of things, and then we'll see if we can fix the problem. It's actually not gold. It's Dash. I had to fly out into the deep regions of space to acquire that material. And I had a whole shit ton of it with nothing to do. I'm like, what do I use this for now? And I decided, what the hell? Why not a golden bathroom? What else am I going to do with the stuff? See, the book is missing. All kinds of things are down right now. Yuck. Alright. Here's what we'll try to do. I'll try warping someplace weird. Oh, I'm not wearing a spacesuit in space. That's probably a mistake. Let's go back. Let's see if that helped load things. Please, please load things. Okay, that's all where it should be. That's an encouraging sign. Now, where are my beds? They're there? Okay, everything loaded in this time. Yeah, Steve can survive for a few minutes in the cold vacuum of space. Without a spacesuit. I mean, why wouldn't he be able to? I should probably eat things, though. Hey there, Kush! Alright, so we need just a bit more XP. I need to grab at least one more before we begin the process of extracting their hearts. Oh! I also took the time. It was a pain in the butt, but I finally restored the fourth fin to this thing. Yeah, this one right here. I tried very, very hard to make it identical to the others. I am not good at art, particularly 3D art. This was very difficult for me to get it to match correctly. It shouldn't. It looks incredibly simple, but for some reason, it was incredibly challenging. But I actually made it. So now, when I flip this switch... Wait a minute, it's over here. When I flip the switch, we should receive... Assuming I glued everything correctly and I'm not about to destroy it again. It's perfect now. No little pieces left floating around. God, the clouds are so freaking annoying. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I have a few other modifications I wish to make to my airship, but this one... Oh, I love it. I love it. Alright, so... Okay, right, what I need to do is I need to go this way. I need to grab dirt essence and fire essence. Yeah, I'll just take a whole heaping lot of it. And fire essence from over here. And then we're going to go over here and we'll get the shower running again long enough that I can pick up at least one more of those things. But yeah, to create a proper fully automated shower, I'm gonna need first to have a whole bunch of XP pots, and I'm gonna have to have something to throw the seeds and the fertilizer essence away into. Then the XP needs to be put on a 9x9 crafting table to create these. Then I have to have fire and earth so that I can make sand, you see. Now, with the sand, the whole point of that... Oops. Oh, come on. What's happening? I just keep screwing up in the same ways. Once we have the sand, I'll then need something to cook the sand to make it into glass. I'll then have to turn the glass, once I've cooked it, through another crafter. This one would have to be, I guess, 3x2, to turn it into bottles from which it would then go into yet another crafter. Isn't that great? Because then it can finally put it together with the XP things. And this will make the bottles of enchanting, which is what the shower uses for all the XP that it rains. But when fully completed, this mammoth structure, when fully completed, this thing, of course I'll have to fuel all these different elements in the thing too. It's going to be quite the process, but when it's done, if I am to build such a ridiculous contraption, it would fill up over time, and all I'd need to do is walk in, flip a switch, and gain XP. All the XP. Never have to worry about it again. An infinite XP machine. Yeah, I think that would be a pretty cool thing to build. I'm actually getting XP just from using the furnace. Okay. More jars. Alright, we're going to make some enchanting bottles now. And we're going to see if we can get one more pig lich off of all of this. I sure hope so. This is a lot. This is a whole lot of bottles of enchanting. Alright, one more dip in our new shower. Also, I won't have to load this crap by hand. Who doesn't love showering with glass shards? Hey, to see my experience meter leap like this, I do all kinds of things. Let me see. I need this one to go over here. And you know what? I can speed this up even further by adding myself to it. I hope I can get at least one more pig lich for my troubles. My goodness. Looks like it. Sounds like it's running low. Okay. One more pig lich. Then we can begin the experiment on better ways to harvest them. And I have ideas. Okay. That's it. We've got him. 7 of them. This is enough. So there's a few different ways that I could deal with them. If I had been allowed to capture my fill, my first thought was what we discovered from chickens in vanilla, that there's a limit to how much matter can occupy the same space. Oh, hi, Don Krieg. I have a crew, finally. I need to get more name tags so I can increase my crew. Anyway. Yeah. So what we need to do now, since I can't just do the thing where I put too many things in the same spot and let them take damage from too many entities, which is what I wanted to do, I now have to make a new decision on how I'm going to harvest them. So I could grind them into dust using my engines back here. I can hook right up to my engines and let this monstrosity I've created provide the force and just grind them away. It's kind of fun riding on it. I could make this into an amusement park ride. But yeah, we have an insane amount of rotational force here we could harness directly. If I make some big grindy thing and just powder them. Unfortunately, it would have to be done in between these two things, which would probably mean either a long thing or... Seems like it'd be a pain in the butt. Once I deploy these guys, I can't move them. So let's make sure. I'm going to grab a few things, and we're going to experiment. So first thing I'm going to do, you might be wondering why I have a new backpack. Yeah. So what's going on with this thing? Well, I decided that I needed a second backpack that does a different function. This one's designed to automatically pick shit up, and all of the things you see in it are stuff it picked up. What I use it for is, I kind of took all the spawners I have and put them in this one spot underground in the chasm. And there's just this chamber down there where all the monsters spawn. Well, okay. I only get 3 out of 4 elements. I don't get any fire shards. That's the whole point. But the blazes, they were setting fires, which was creating light, which was making the other spawners not work. Anyway, I get water from one type of undead. I get earth from another. I get air from cave spiders. And it's absolutely ruining my boots. I need to figure out how to use Nature's Mend one of these days, and that'll fix the problem. Anyway, point is, this backpack is just designed to suck up stuff, and I sort it out later. It gave me the shards I need for the elemental craft we'll be doing today. Also, something's checked again. Ah, yes, these. Ooh, 10 XP. Oh, joy. Hey, yes, a lot of votes coming in. We've got, what, 9? 9 different games voted for at this point, I think? Yeah, people are voting and voting. I plan on murdering them. That's what we're discussing right now. How to grind them into dust. Alright. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to swap backpacks real quick. Yeah. Alright. This backpack is off. The old one is back on. I've still got the one piglich heart that I... What did it take me? An hour to kill the thing? I tried miniguns. I tried everything I could. Summoning undead, shooting lightning. Finally, the only thing to do was grind it to dust with my sword here. But we're going to build a much better way. Alright, things to try. I have cryo fuel. But you know what? There's something else I need. I'm going to retrieve 2 more elements. I'm not too eager to use lava-type liquids on them, because I worry that if I'm not careful, I'll end up destroying the resources I'm trying to collect, which would be absolutely the worst. However, I'm going to have those resources on hand because I can only deposit the liches once, and once I deposit the liches, we can't go very far. We can work on all kinds of other things, but they're just going to have to slowly die. So, if I can find no other solution, I'm willing to use lava. I've also got cryo fuel, which is cold damage. And I'm going to grab something a little bit more hardcore than mere lava. And that is found... Let me see. This place is a pain to navigate. Okay. That is here. In their own home dimension, no less. I need to find... Oh shit, a wither skeleton. Get out of here. Great, I'm withering. I really have to find a way to make myself immune to that. Holy shit! Oh, that's raw tin, never mind. I thought that was calcinite. I was like, wait, what's that doing in this dimension? This is like extra hell or something. Shit, I was hoping to find a cave. I'm gonna have a problem soon. Deep slate. My gosh, how tall is this dimension? We need a decision. You changed your vote? Oh, you did? Oh, there it is! Oh, that's the stuff! Soul lava. So, on the question of if somebody votes for something I already played, are you referring to Arcanum? You're probably referring to Arcanum, right? Well, actually, I have been meaning to play Arcanum as a, I played it as a wizard, but I never played it as a tech character. And I've always meant to. So actually, Arcanum's just fine. I'll just play the other way. Instead of using magic for literally everything, I'll have to learn how to create guns. So, I mean, it'll still come to a vote, and everyone will be aware that that's what they'd be voting for. So, you know. Alright, there we go. Cryofuel, lava, soul lava. Okay. Yeah, here's the blaze spawners. Okay, now, before I deposit them, what else can we set up as ways to grind them to dust? Well, I doubt that a wither rose is gonna work. Do you think a mechanical saw or a mechanical drill can cause damage? I think that they would, but I'm not sure. The deployers can definitely deal damage, but they'd be slow. I want to deal damage as quickly as I possibly can, because it's going to take forever no matter what. You know what? Rather than going through all the trouble of experimenting, for once I'm just going to ask. Minecraft, create mod, drill does damage, question mark. Mechanical drill is a contraption that breaks blocks. It doesn't say anything about it dealing damage to the player. Nah, not mentioning it. I'm gonna assume it does not. Although it really should. Saw. You need to use the deployer to kill them. Okay, so that's not completely out. Okay. Nothing from create other than the deployer will deal damage. So, what other ways can we destroy them? Alright, well, I doubt... Let's go ahead and grab a magma block and a wither rose, if I have a wither rose. Do I have a wither rose? I'm sure I have at least one. I must have at least one. I'm sure I have some. I think. Probably. I did a bunch of, in addition to gathering those shards, I made a whole bunch of pure crystals, so we should be able to finish the, well, both the mobs today. Also, I finally bound that familiar. Okay, let me see. Yes, I have 2 wither roses. Okay. I have my doubts that a magma block or even lava is necessarily going to hurt these things. This is what makes this so difficult. I need a guaranteed way to destroy them. Continuous damage. I could take my absurd amount of arrows and load them up and fire them. Unfortunately, they have so many hit points that I think they would just tank all the arrows. It really is a problem. Even though that's an absurd more than 1,000 arrows, I feel like they would just tank it all. So what other ways of dealing damage do we have access to? That's a good question. Hey, there's a diamond shear. Why'd I never make that? Resonant ender. Energized glowstone. I'm trying to not use liquids. I could try burying them alive in gravel and letting them suffocate. That is an option. Huh, cinnabar and apatite and niter are all thermal series. Same with sulfur. I'm very curious about thermal series. There's a bunch of mods I'm very curious about, but I'm looking for just something painful that I can do to these guys, that I can walk away from and just let it do its thing. There was some things in Evil Craft. Bow limbs. Elytras. You can build your own elytras. Rings. Man, Silent Gear seems really freaking cool. So many things seem cool. Fletching. We could create something to auto-craft arrows and then use those. Only if I could find a way to make them out of common materials like stone. It's just, I don't want to I have to have something that doesn't consume resources, and I really doubt fire or lava is going to do it. The cryo bucket is at least a little hopeful. I mean, killing a lich with ice might seem weird, but they're native to, like, super hot crimson berry pie. Why, how interesting. There's so many weird things just out there. Alright. Alright, here's a question. What about my shrines? Yes. Elemental craft. Speak to me. Well, that's not what I need. That's not what I need. No. No. Uh-huh. As expected. This is interesting. Anything from passing through it. Near it, Endermen can't teleport. So, why would you want a thing specifically to prevent Endermen from teleporting? Well, this is somebody who really hates Endermen, I guess. Huh. Strange. Alright, well, anyway, moving on. Breeding, as expected. Wild Grove will create I don't know, wildflowers, that's fine. Water. Amethyst, if you want them. Summoning mobs. The fire pylon would set them on fire. Is that the only one that can do damage in the entire mix? Well, that's something. Fire damage is slow but steady. I'd end up having to use a whole bunch of fire element, though. It doesn't seem like it would be worth it. No, I'm going to write that one off. Try the Drigme. The Drigme. Hold on. Oops. Okay. That's L. I actually have the Drigme, but that doesn't... Wait, That doesn't do damage. This guy doesn't damage things. Shit, which book is it? I don't think I have the book in my hands right now. I don't think a Drigme does damage. Let me see. I'll just slap together a worn notebook real quick. That would be under... we could try machines. Where's familiars? There they are. The Drigme increases earth spells and increases the looting. Well, increasing looting is good, but no, that's not what we're looking for. The Wixie applies harmful potions to enemies during combat. Although I have a feeling that these things would just shoot it to death with their ranged attacks. But I think the Wixie is the one you meant. A 5-minute... Oh, you're right. Arcanum does have more than 20 hours, so that alone would put it out. I'd love to find this thing. This thing would be the best thing. Alright, let me take a second to peer at its magical machines. This might be what we want. I do have some source, but we don't want to spend source. We want something that doesn't do that. Let me see. No, it's going to drain source, and I don't have an unlimited source of source. It was a thought. Really? Well, it doesn't have an attack. Oh, no, that's interesting. Yeah, I just want to dump them in a hole and just do something for continual damage. Alright, well, what we've got is we've got magma, we've got wither roses. Oh, yeah, I'm forgetting something. Okay. There. Hopefully this will do. I could try breeding a whole bunch of bees. Or dogs. Just a storm of dogs upon thee. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to create this anti-lich chamber. We're going to construct it in my throne room. Okay. So, the ingredients that we need. Right here at the base of the throne. Honey, because I don't want them to get out. Not exactly compatible with the magma block, but once I put a lich down, I can't pick them back up, so I'm a little bit nervous about how I do this. You know what? I'll even make the attempt to use water on it. Who knows? It might have a weird weakness. Next, I need to construct... You know what? I'm going to use obsidian. Why mess around? We're going to use full-on obsidian against these. Ooh, giant obsidian. How exotic. I don't know what I'm ever going to use giant obsidian for, but I have it. I sure hope this thing doesn't destroy my home. It didn't show any ability to destroy blocks. I don't think they're mobile enough. I don't think I need the honey. I just don't think I do. Oops. No. Actually, this is probably fine. I need more obsidian than this. More obsidian. Actually, that's not an issue. I have a lot of obsidian over here. Yeah, and I will double check and see what it says. I'll definitely double check on the durations. Honestly, I'm going to be kind of loose about it. Like, if it's like, oh no, it's 21 hours, I'll be like, okay, that's fine. Oh no, it's 25 hours. Well, that's more than it should be, but that's probably okay. We'll just, you know. But if I said, oh yes, it can be 25 hours, they'd give me something 30 hours long. Honestly, I think in a week, I think it was 16 hours would be an average week for me. Ah, there we go. Lots of obsidian. It really is annoying that it keeps clicking. I'm definitely going to build a much better shower chamber. Okay, anyway. Steve is such a barbarian. All this time without even a shower. Okay. The chamber. I really wanted to just try to stuff, like, 16 or more of them into one tile. I still think that would have been the best move. Okay. But as long as they're taking damage, it should be fine. They're probably going to fill my home with witches, unfortunately. I can't place them in obsidian, either. Has to be dirt, don't it? Okay. Yep. It is definitely a wither rose. It is functional. Okay. Will a pig lich be harmed by a wither rose? Experiment number 1 begins. Oh, shit! That solves all my problems. I don't need to do any more than that. Huh. I need you to go in the hole. Well, this is awkward. I need to push you into the hole. Please go in hole. In hole, please, in hole. Okay, there we go. 2 grunting, snorting pig liches in the hole. Three! Oh, we're not done yet. 4. It doesn't want to let me release another one. Is 4 the limit? I will force you in there too. In. We're not done yet! We need another one. Oh, no, don't fall the wrong way. Oh, please don't fall off that way. No. Ah, no! Shit, we'll deal with him later. We'll totally figure him out later. I could have set up a better design where that couldn't have happened. Alright, that's most of them in one hole. Okay, how to deal with you? a great question. First step is I'm going to build an obsidian staircase. Okay. Yeah, you want me, don't you? Come on. A little closer. Ah, shit. Come on, climb back up. I just need to get you into the blender with the others. Shit. You're gonna keep jumping down, aren't you? Fine. Okay. No, I can make this work. I can make this happen. Yeah, he can't quite seem to get himself up. Oh, come on! Quit falling down. You are so uncooperative. All I want to do is stuff you in a blender with your fellows. Why don't you want to just climb in for me? Come on! Okay, we're kind of getting there. No. Damn it! Get up here! This is what I get for not investing in the magic that would let me push and pull enemies around. There were spells I could have used. No. It's the ceiling, isn't it? Oh, I hate to do this to my beautiful ceiling. I'll repair you later, I swear. Okay. That's right. You're not a boss, you're not an enemy, you're just... Hold on. It looks like my Drigbee is in the way. I'll switch it to this thing. That way it shouldn't obstruct his motion again. This is the new one I collected, by the way. The little grass type. Okay. No. You are in position. Get your ass back in position. Oh my gosh, this is a real pain in the ass. Okay. One more. Do it your own way? What do you think this is? This is my best idea. This is my way. This is a pain in the ass. Alright, I'm going to clear more space from the ceiling. That's right. I needed this many piglich hearts. I spent a fortune collecting the pigliches. Come on, get your butt up here. What, do you need me to make a freaking staircase for you? Oh, he did climb up for a second. Come on, get up here. That's right. Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him! We're good. We're good. That was it. Okay, so they're going to be in there for quite a long time, baking. We can go back to the Drigme. If he boosts drop rates, that's plenty. Okay, now I can undo the damage I did to my poor roof. Yeah, these things are tall. Perfect. Ah, some of them have different defense values somehow. Anyway, I'll come... hopefully, ideally, I'll finish them off with the looting sword to get the extra loot. If I'm really lucky, one of them will be a loot pinata for me. That's probably a bit much to hope for, but... you know, I can dream. Anyway, we can't move far from it. We have to work in here until they finish processing. If I go too far away, they'll cease to exist. If we can hear them grunting, we know they're still processing. Excellent. The reason I put them so close to my lab. Oh, you can even see... It feels so good to have repaired that fin. Okay, let's try to finish up the elementals and move on to the other one we were going to work with. I'll pack these up. Man, I'm so glad the Wither Rose worked. Here I was, ready to use freaking all kinds of things. Whatever it took. Whatever I had to do, I was gonna do it. But nope. First thing I tried hurts them. Okay, I have 6 pure crystals. We're a little bit low on fire crystals, as it happens. I'm gonna need a few things. I'll take the elemental pipes. Okay, I don't think I need those. Alright. I'm gonna take... Let me see. The gem crystallized. Let's take a moment. We're gonna... Okay, in order to make these... Okay, I'm gonna need the diamonds. I got the diamonds. I'm gonna need the elemental gems. I got the elemental gems. I'm gonna need another infuser. See, this is how you know you're in the lab of a mad wizard. You can hear the tortured sounds of creatures being slowly tortured to death upstairs while he works. If you guys like, I can mute the sound. I can totally mute the sound for you. Sesame Street. As I understand it, the old Sesame Street from back in the day is supposed to be really good. I've been told that by, the previous generation many times. The Sesame Street I remember was based on the concept of commercials. Trying to teach you through the methods of commercials. Where's the other guy? Just Don Krieg patrolling the ships right now. Alright, whatever. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that for you guys. I can still hear them. So I'll know when it's time to collect. Although I'd rather find out before they're quite finished. Alright, I'm going to stuff inert crystals on these. Okay, and I'm going to take this off because we're switching to... Oh, that's where the other elemental binder was. I didn't pick it up. Gem Crystallizer. Pop that sucker on. Luck plus 300%. And that's the limit of how many runes I can put on this thing. Very cool. Alright. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to use a shit ton of the elements up, creating different things. How much damage do you think those guys upstairs have taken at this point? No, it took so long to kill even one. I'm not gonna jump the gun on this. Oh, shit, right. I need shards. I have distressingly little fire. That could be an issue, but not for a while. Alright, there we go. So what we're going to do is stick a diamond in, stick a... Oh, right, yes, of course. Ah, silly me. Okay, and now that should process, and while that's processing, here I can put them together. That should make the process more straightforward. Streamline things. We're gonna actually be finished today with elemental craft, I think, and we're finally gonna find out how much I can really get out of it. I'm hoping that it's been worth all the trouble. I even charged up this thing. It's full and ready to go. Like, once we get this done, we'll see what it was worth, what I wasted so much time on. I can make a couple more pure crystals or other things with the infuser. Alright, I can't. The suspense is killing me. What percentage have we gotten through them? Man, it's loud when you get close. Ah, less than a fifth. Look at all those yellow temporary hearts I gain when I whack them. I'm basically invincible with this sword, but it just does not have the oomph backing its blows. Come on, what are you doing giving me these crummy earth gems? Give me the big ones. I'm actually not sure how many I need. Probably a bunch. We'll see how much we get out of, how many we get out of basically a tank's worth. There we go. Pulling screaming dwarves into said house. To me, most of the greatest skits that I remember involved Ernie. Bert and Ernie. Ernie was such a dick. And he'd do things on purpose, too. He was a prankster, to put it politely. Sometimes it was just him being dumb, but other times, yeah, he would just be a dick to Bert. To the point we have to wonder how Bert could put up living with this guy. And then I realized I think it's the same dynamic that SpongeBob and Squidward have. I haven't really seen much SpongeBob. I think I've watched a couple episodes, but I think they actually have the Bert and Ernie character dynamic, which is actually a very uncommon character dynamic that seems to be liked whenever it's used. But it seems like it would be quite easy to screw up and just make the characters too mean to each other. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. My gosh. Okay, yeah, we're running low on gas. I sure hope 5 is enough. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a couple more. I actually don't have a lot of diamonds. I'd say let's go mine diamonds if we need to, but, you know, the pig liches can't be left unattended, or they'll escape the lab. I kind of do want to convert the throne room into a proper mob farm. I don't think I'll ever get around to it, though. Yeah. I still have tons of elemental energy. Ha ha ha. Okay, that was probably... We probably don't have enough left to do another one. Let's see. Maybe this is... Maybe we'll get this one last one. Oh my gosh, we actually did. Alright, I just need to empty you now. Oh yeah, it turns out the last drip in there could fill a lot of these crappy jars. I slightly regret having filled up my holder now. Where'd I put it? I need my holder. I'm gonna have to... I suppose I could always make another small holder if I needed to. Okay. So... Here you go. Energy. Energy. Much simpler than playing around with hoses. Much better. Alright, let's do water next. So, now on the case of water, I actually don't have to make as many, because I already have some... Oops. Which is good, because we have such a shortage of the shards. Let me see what we got. Okay. I'm going to consolidate all of the gems to here. Okay. That will leave us room. Yeah, I guess 7 of each would be plenty, right? Now, we can probably begin processing them as well now. Put the rune away, the binder away. What else do we not need in our hands right now? Quite a few things. Okay, so while that's processing, let's take a moment to consider what we're doing. The only shrine I'm really interested in is the ore shrine. The jewels seem like they're really good to me. And, there's the spells, of course. We definitely want to actually start scribing the spells today. So, that's done over here at the spell desk. So, I need my parchment. Okay. Now, what we want is... Okay. Most of these, I don't need. Gravel field, stone wall, those sound like junk. Oops. Oh, shit. See, that happens to me sometimes. You can destroy your crystals and turn them into worthless small shards. And it's super annoying. I do it actually fairly frequently, too. Okay, next up we've got... oh, by the way, how much water do you have in you? That's enough of that. There's gotta be a way to automate this shit. Okay. Ender Strike was interesting. Ender Strike is interesting, but I'll need wind. We haven't made a wind one yet. This is the problem with... Doggone, I did it again. Urgh. This is a problem with not having everything ready when you start doing this. Let me see. Flame Cleave. I don't know that I'll ever really use Flame Cleave. Sounds like a... Yeah, cool down 3 seconds. That's just not going to happen. Okay, those are air. Inferno. Here's one. You mean I could get away with a diamond? A diamond, a fire crystal, and scroll paper is good enough? Well, shit, you're gonna let me get away with that. I'll do it. Alright, I have Inferno. Healing. This one requires a pristine water gem. No problem. I've just been cooking those up. Purification isn't bad. Wait a minute, that's not what I was after. Where's heal? Oh shit, you want a pure gem. Oh, that's awfully greedy. That's really expensive, you know. Alright, we've got healing. Speed, again with the air. Look at this, though. 40% speed, 10% attack speed. Shockwave is air again. Repair. Are you kidding me? Well, this one has to be tested immediately. Oh, shit, I'm out of stuff. Hold on, we'll come right back for this. Okay, I need my one pristine fire crystal for this one. Ooh, that one sounds good. Okay. Yes, that leads to healing. I guess the questions are... Let me go ahead and make a couple more empty scrolls. Ah, right, air silk. No problem. No, make me a bunch. That's plenty. Okay. We're going to switch to air in a second. Okay. Let me find out what a big earth crystal does, now that I can kind of see a pattern here. What would it be if I put in... These are so expensive. Silk vein. No, I don't need it. Nah, I'm good. Alright, we're gonna go for air. Alright, next thing I want to do, aside from this, is a shrine. Let me take a peek. We basically fully plumbed at this. I might actually go so far. I don't have enough. Ore doubling doesn't work on these types of ingots. I would go as far as to make the war staff, but... Well, maybe I can. We'll see. We'll see. I might have enough leftovers to do it. Maybe. So... Yeah, these do all kinds of weird things. The fortune one is interesting. Fortune 1. Isn't that interesting? I think the ore shrine is the only one I'm going to go for. So I have to put it into a elemental binder with a ton of earth. No problem. Alright, I'm going to start switching over to air. All the things we want left are air related. So I'm going to push a whole bunch of water into you. It did take a while, didn't it? It did take a while, didn't it? Feels real good, though. How do people go through lives without being able to run their fingers through a beard? Alright, pull all the remaining liquid out of that one. Ah, there you go. Okay, and now... Oh, doggone you, game. So fussy. There! Okay, that's gonna require... I have so many wind crystals, my goodness. I am swimming in them. I have burned up a lot of diamonds. Remind me how many diamonds I have left? Ah, 8. Great. No worries. I guess I have been rather a spendthrift with them, haven't I? That's okay. I've got, what, 3 more scrolls I intend to make? And then I might create the war staff. We'll see. We'll see what I think I can afford. I've still got 4 pure crystals at the moment. That's pretty good. We'll see how many of them I have left. I think I've got 1 firite ingot. Oh, this is going very well. Are you kidding? I have 0 firite ingots. Okay, well, you know what? Okay, you know what? This is fine. Okay, what I'll do is I was keeping this charged up in case I needed anything in particular, but looks like I do need something in particular. Actually, this is my last water crystal. Oh, crap. There, eat yet another of my diamonds. Okay, I've definitely got enough of these crystals at this point to do this. Okay, what I wanted was Ender Strike. Oh, that'd be a waste of a pristine air crystal, wouldn't it? It's only giving me pristine ones, though, so, I mean, what am I going to do? Yeah, I'm going to need more of these. Particularly water. Yeah, air is just super lucky. We have enough gas. We can get 1 more. So I'll definitely be okay. Unless I need to use this for something else, because it takes a long time to charge, actually. Wondering how those pig liches are doing, huh? I sure am. I'm willing to bet the answer is they're not even close. Oh, geez, yeah. Biking in the frostier regions of the Underdark without a beard. Okay, right. So, take this. Ender Strike. An air crystal. Yep. Well, you're just gonna eat this then. I'll take an Ender Strike. What the hell? I'll take an air shield and a shockwave. Speed. And I'll go ahead and take the translocation. Alright, I have just enough crystals to get what I need. Oh, my entire inventory is absolutely filled at this point. Great. Giving, 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 giving. Taking, 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 taking. Alright, at this point I have all the scrolls I'm interested in. I could try sticking them in a grimoire, but I think I might be able to put them into the War Staff. I have to actually make the War Staff to find out. We're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, what do we not need to make the War Staff? Good question. All of this. Okay. All right. Okay. So, to create the War Staff, first I'm gonna need another hardened... Yeah, we'll just go straight for it. I need a hardened handle. Right, air, earth. Okay. Air. Wait. No. This air. Okay, white rock, air, earth. Okay. Give to me in an elemental binder with earth element. Alright. I don't think we'll ever need the gem crystallizer again at this point. So, that also means I'll probably never need this rune again. Yep, I can only put 2 runes on you. That's fine. Okay, so what I need to do next is... I think I need to put a regular stick in you. Yes, just a regular, ordinary, garden variety stick. That goes in first. Hold on. Plumbing. Plumbing is needed. Okay, earth element is now flowing in. Okay, rock, air, earth. Rock, air, earth. There. Not even I can screw this one up. It's not so bad. because we don't have a wind chill most of the time. Wind very, very rarely comes into play. So, that helps quite a bit. Okay, I'm going to need to use this trinket again. Nope. This isn't really what the trinket is meant for, but... well, it's super, super handy, so, you know... that's how I'm going to use it. Okay. Okay. So now that we have the hardened stick, basically... and I've got the focus here... you want me to have just a plain old diamond sword? I mean, I'm running low on diamonds, but not that low on diamonds. So really, it's the fire ingots that are all the trouble. Swift alloy, sprigmaline, pure netherite. Good news, I have just enough netherite, or just the 4 that I need. Okay. I have just the 4 pure crystals. I'm just barely able to qualify. I do not have the swift ingots, though. That's going to be an issue. What about the sprigmaline? Ooh, I'm short on that, too. Okay, we're going to have to make swift and springaline. Pain in the butt. This is quite the trial to build this war stick. It better be worth it. Gold, drenched, copper, redstone, air. My gosh. Alright, here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to put all the scrolls away. Alright. We have some processes we're going to have to deal with now. Alright. You know what? Let's start with the spriggalines, because I'm going to need a whole bunch. They're actually necessary in both processes. No, they're not. They're only necessary in one. Still, I'm going to need a few spriggalines. Okay. Okay, so spriggaline requires amethyst, quartz, water. Alright. Don't I have those over here? Amethyst. Do I have nether quartz? Give me the nether quartz. And we're distressingly short on water crystals still. Okay. And finally, plumbing. It always comes down to the plumbing. I think I only need one, but you know what? Let's make a few while we've got this thing set up. I might as well. Why run out and regret it later? How much do you think the porkers have lost? Okay, we've definitely got the spriggaline taken care of. Next! What's next? I guess it's going to have to be the swift ingots now. These pain in the butts will require gold, drenched, copper, red, air. Okay. Gold is not in short supply. Copper, I've got plenty of you. Redstone, I am not poor in that either. What element? Wind, right? It's gotta be wind. Yeah, wind. Okay. Gold, drench, copper, redstone. Gold, drench, copper, redstone, air. And... I think I only need 3. But once again, let's make a few. Look at how quickly they process. Once you've gone through all the trouble of setting up, it's no trouble at all to produce extras. And who knows, maybe something else I'll want will need it. So I think I can put the spells directly into the War Staff. I'm going to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work. Otherwise I might have to make another focus, which would be annoying. Alright, we're going to go check on the liches in a second. How much... It's probably a... Well, we know how long it took with every weapon that I had, so... I mean, it's just a wither rose. Just a single rose. I don't know. We'll see how this goes, and then we'll decide whether or not I'll stick with this voting method, or if I'll make changes again. There's a bunch of different ways I could do things. Yeah, it just really depends on how things turn out. It could become the standard, though. Okay, I have everything I need. Finally. Hold on. I don't need this. These can go. Alright. Nether... Nether Swift Spring Pure. Oh, gotta get those Swift in there. Okay, there it is. And Earth Fire Element, which is already cooking. Why are you so insanely expensive? Why? Well, no matter. I will pay your absurd price, and I will create the ultimate stack. I already made the ultimate holster, which was also phenomenally expensive. Oh, you take a long time to cook, too, don't you? Or do you just require a phenomenal amount of power? Yeah, it uses a large amount of energy. When I put the second one on to cook, we'll go check on the liches. Hey, good morning, James. My gosh, how much time and energy do you require? You're a pain in the butt. Drain these. I should have just thrown them away by now. They all look practically full. Holy shit, it's still cooking. I told you these guys took an insanely long time. They were all full, and I charged the 2 pure crystals. And they have been charging ever since, and this is just... Yeah. Ah, good. Alright, let's go check on our friends. Alright, the processing is more than halfway complete. Holy shit. We're getting there. Ideally, I will pull the rows and finish them off by hand before they finish out, so that I can get that looting. I really would like to get that in if I could. Alright, is there anything else within Elemental Craft that we actually want? I want to test the Ore Shrine out of curiosity. We can stick that on the binder. That should be super easy. Let me see. Shrine upgrades. So the Fortune Shrine upgrade has to go with, what, there are shrines you won't tell me about still? Well, upgrades anyway. Yeah, it goes on the Ore Shrine. The Ore Shrine says it excavates ores underneath it, and I'm just curious to see what that means. Like, for an entire chunk, will it suck all the interesting and valuable ores out, or will it be something else? Okay, and we still have the jewels to consider. Which are... Oops, I screwed up. The jewels are probably the most valuable thing that this mod will give us. So we should consider those for a minute. So, Arctic Hares. Allows you to walk on powdered snow and immune to freezing. Consumes water magic. Allows you to slow down any enemy you're looking at. Well, now isn't that interesting? I'd have to have 2 pure crystals to make it. These are expensive. Strider allows you to walk on water. Or lava. This one lets you walk on water. Increases the strength of your hits. So, bear is probably the most important to me. There's also an attack speed one. I don't know how many of these you're allowed to use simultaneously. But, to me... Invulnerable to fire, and it can heal you. Fire heals you. Big whoop. I'm pretty sure... bear is the only one I'm really interested in. Bear and tiger. The good news is, they're not expensive, and we should be able to crank those 2 out. A Lich Beholder. I've seen that before in one of the monster manuals. I don't remember which one. There was an undead beholder, though. I don't remember if it had spellcasting ability or not. But I've definitely seen an undead beholder. Okay. Give it to me. The final ingredient. Give it to me. Do you need more fire? I'll heat you up. Do it! Just do it! It's just slow. I think the runes that reduce the cost also slow it. Yeah, it was just being slow. Okay, finally it all comes together. We have the war staff. Okay. Now that we have this thing, we have to figure out how to use it. So it should be like the focus, I think. Let's see, what's this fall under? No. Spells. It will preserve enchantments of the sword and the spells of the focus. Oh, shit. Maybe I was supposed to put the spells into the focus before I made it. Well, let's see. You can add spells to it by putting the focus in an anvil. I sure hope I can do that to the staff. That would be a huge oversight if it didn't let you. Alright, gathering the scrolls. Ideally, I can put all of these into the war staff. Hopefully. And then, theoretically, I can also enchant the staff itself. I don't know why I'd bother, but it's a thing I could do. But I don't know why I'd bother. It's for spell casting. Okay. It can now cast fireballs. Uh-oh. I might need to use my shower again. Uh-oh. Yeah! Right. Alright. Fair enough. How do I... What did you do with it? Oh, there it is. How do I cycle spells? Hold shift. Okay, let's get away from my house before we experiment too much with this. So it's pulling energy out of the holder. Oh, cool down. Huh. They're taking damage from it, too. I find this thing to be cumbersome, but effective. Unfortunately, the elemental powers, you can only carry so much with you. Still, it's also a netherite sword, more or less. Which is good enough for most situations. This weird hell that the frickin' Endermen have created out of my territory. It's alright. It's alright. It's so-so. As I said, I find it cumbersome to use. And it has a durability. Well, I suppose you could give it mending. I suppose you could just give it mending, but yeah, it's alright. I'll go ahead and stick one more spell in it. Shockwave might be good. I'll give it Ender Strike. We'll try that. Let's try Ender Strike. Well, that didn't work. Let's try again. Blah. Not very good. Look at how many Endermen are in this place. They're always just going around wrecking my territory. Yeah, teleport to an enemy, get in one attack immediately, and then... It would be good if it were on my sword. Then I'd like this technique. But the staff really... I mean, this doesn't have enough oomph. The staff is, like, significantly weaker. Also, it seems to be a little unpredictable who I teleport to hit. I'm going to put the staff away now. But there are a couple of other things. We can still try the shrine. It's a cool staff. If netherite swords were the strongest weapons in the game, then this would definitely be an improvement over a standard netherite sword. So, you know, I could see it. I could see it being really good. Unfortunately, not for me. Yeah. However, hold on a second. I need to dispose of a few things. Oh, good. You maxed your pressure out. If I ever have a reason to work with air pressure again with the pneumatics, I'll have a very tiny amount to work with. Hooray. Okay. I'm going to give my full thoughts on elemental craft in just a minute now. Now that I've finished exploring it. What about this here? Scroll of Repair. And Scroll of Speed. I'm going to go ahead and set the healing one aside. But these two... I have these boots. Their durability has already lost a good chunk. I'm going to need more fire element, perhaps? Yeah, I did use up a ton, didn't I? Alright. Hmm. 12 beholders plus a hive mother, plus they've got all those ray attacks. I don't know. I say just engage ramming speed, smash their ship to kindling, and fly on. You don't want to wrestle with a bunch of things that can disintegrate your ship. I can't seem to cast this one. That's strange. Okay, how does this one work? Where's repair? This is the most valuable spell that you've offered to me. Where is it? It's not listed. You don't think it's not implemented, do you? Oh shit, it's not implemented, is it? Hold on, there's gotta be a way. It gives me a check mark. I have enough fire. Alright. Repair it! No. No. Alright. Google. Elemental craft. Scroll. Repair. How to use. Okay, none of that's helping. I might have to poke around with this later and see if I can find an answer. I don't know how to use you! Well, the scroll of speed's straightforward enough. This is a buff that will last me 2 minutes, and this is definitely worth it. Scroll of speed? Oh yeah, top marks to this thing. Unfortunately, it consumed a lot of air, meaning that you could only use it a few times before you'd need to recharge. It's a good, solid buff. Is it better than using potions? Arguably. This one is arguably worth it. If I had a lightning bolt like, like this one gave me, that would be significantly better. The attack spells didn't impress me a whole lot, but they were okay. Repair really seems like the most useful thing. I mean, there's plenty of other ways I can repair stuff. Maybe this requires a little bit of lateral thinking. Maybe it doesn't operate like... So normally you'd use an anvil to repair things, right? No. I don't know how to use this one. Honestly, for the sheer amount of effort that I put into elemental craft, I do not feel like I got a lot of value out. But let's be fair to it. Doubling your ores is a fantastic thing. It's just that I've got another mod I'm currently tripling my ores with. However, that mod couldn't work with a lot of things. If I had gotten this at the beginning of the game, this would have been fantastic, and it would have saved me a ton of trouble when I was space traveling. And it's not very expensive. Well, you gotta make a pure crystal. That's expensive. But other than that, it's actually fairly inexpensive. I'd say this is worth doing. They've got some interesting furnaces that use fire, but, I mean... And there are other ways I wasn't using to harvest elements that you could make something with that. If this was the only mod you were playing, this would be okay. Since this is both a netherite sword and a spellcasting focus, this would be pretty good in vanilla. It's just that I'm running around with so many more mods that this one kind of looks subpar by comparison. I still want to try the ore shrine, though. Let's build that I'm just curious to see what it does. Maybe that's the game changer we really need. Alright, 1 second. I need... But it's not nearly as slick as the one that just lets me have an Archmage book and assemble the spells as I go. I was hoping that this one, although that it would be a lot stiffer, with you having to use pre-built spells, I was hoping that this one would have a much bigger punch to it, which I didn't get. It feels more like a tech mod than a spellcasting mod. I mean, if these were guns instead of, you know, scrolls, and this was, you know, what, just or energy weapons or something, I don't know. That kind of feels like what it is to me. Alright, we wanted to make a shrine. So, I have... Where's my shrine? I know I have one. There it is. Okay, we got the shrine. Just an earth crystal, a green gem, and a diamond pickaxe. Really, that's it? Well, it is a big one, at least. And, is that a diamond pickaxe, you say? I think those are my last 3 diamonds. Okay, and I need... So I'm just going to put the repair scroll away. I'll look into it later if I can figure out how to use it. Otherwise, the boots have Nature's Mend. I just don't know what Aura is. I think it's yet a different mod pack that uses magic. Alright, anyway. Shrine? What's the order again? You got to do them in the proper order. Okay, earth, earth, pick. Earth, earth, pika. Alright, there she goes. Yeah, this mod was tedious. It had some really cool stuff in it. Like, I liked quite a bit about, but in terms of usefulness, when you've got all the mods, disappointment. So this thing uses earth element. I'm going to try just picking up a jar and bringing it with me. We're going to install this thing and just see what happens. If it pulls all the relevant stuff out of the ground, you could use this in the mining dimension. Holy crap. We're going to take this thing to the mining dimension. There's an upgrade for it, actually. Ah, shit. Swift alloy again? Do I have spare? I do. Okay. Actually, yes. We can afford the upgrade. Yes, yes, we'll do this. Okay, okay. Water. And a contained. Easy. Oh, wait. I don't have any water. Crap. So for this to operate, let me double check. Elements, and it's going to be... Where'd it go? Yeah, earth element. That's what I knew. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack up you. Yeah, you're practically full. That'll work. So this will be interesting. I'm a little bit excited to try the ore shrine. No, it's fortune. First I need to make the shrine core, then I need to make the... Ah, there you are. One shrine core, please. Alright. Neat. So we have a hat for you. We have the plumbing. Okay. I can't go to the mining dimension yet. Oops. Whatever, I'm not going to worry about it. Right. Before we can leave... Oh, shit. Hold on. I have to... We need to check on our stew. Okay. Is it time? Oops. They're down to 10% of their original health. It might be just about time for me to turn the Wither Rose off and just start belting them with my looting sword. We've got our Drigbee companion. Everything should be good. Wonder how much XP they yield. I have a second character here somewhere, but I don't know where he went. A second named crew member. Huh. I only see Don Krieg, and this worries me. He didn't jump out, did he? I sure hope nothing bad happened to him. I named him Steed Bonnet. That might not have been the most auspicious name. He does seem to have vanished without a trace. There's no place he could have gone. Alright, the cauldron. Let me try casting Death by Inches on them. It's a brutal spell. Well, that one didn't work. Oops. Alright, we'll want speed, boom. Yeah, I'm about to open the cauldron and we're gonna get into a battle. Just a rumble. Oops. Lost another wave of undead. Okay! Was it too soon to let them out? I don't think so. Yes, I'll fight 8 at once. Maybe I should have let them a little bit longer. Where's my war staff of spells? Wow. My undead didn't last very long, did they? Alright, Pig Lich Hearts. One of them down! I got 2 hearts from him! Yay, looting! I think I wasn't sure if they had a 100% drop rate or not. That's why I was so insistent that I needed to use the looting sword to finish them off. The sword I'm gonna make after this might be strong enough that we don't have to fool around with the Wither Rose ever again. I'm not intending... maybe I'll make... I don't know. We'll see what I do. Okay, that one did not drop any hearts. That is a terrible sign. They also grant no XP. Really? No XP. None! I want to have a word with the people who made these. I want to have a word with the person who designed these. Shit. Alright, we got one more. Get him! I gave you all magic swords for a reason. If one of you acts as a loot pinata, I'll be so happy. It's 5% per kill. We got a 40% chance. No, wait. Did I get 7 or 8? Oh, no, I got 7. We got a 35% chance that one of them would do the thing. Yeah, the scroll of speed is nice. More skeletons fall from the sky. I just wish that my sword wouldn't hit them. The sword I'm going to have after this is going to be so much better. I'm going to give it so much more armor piercing. And it's going to have like triple the base deck. We got 6! Plus the 1 in storage. I only need one of them to drop another heart. And my familiar's boosting my looting, I think. Or is he boosting my mining fortune? Now that I think about it, I think he actually improves my mining. I don't have a bandit. I've got 7. I think I've got it. I think I can make my ultimate sword. I've saved up gems. I've been preparing. I've got spells. I'm going to need levels, of course. So many levels to enchant the thing. But that's okay. That's okay. They're dropping obsidian, almost as if they know I sealed them in obsidian. They were scraping it. I'm prying it from under their fingernails. Oh, he's summoning witches. Funny they didn't do that till this moment. I thought I would be flooded with witches. Okay. Just one. This time. How strange. Okay. Okay. The drops from the pig liches are otherwise pathetic. Let's go experiment with this. I guess the haste scroll costs almost nothing. Alright, in the mining dimension. Underneath us is untold vast riches. Oh my gosh. You can have up to... Interesting. I could make more of them. But let's find out if you're worth anything before... Game? Oh my gosh. The ore shrine seems to have crashed the universe. Well, that's not a good sign. Oh my gosh. Well. Yeah, no kidding. The game crashed. That's right. Congratulations for figuring out you crashed. Well, I'm trying to get it to play again. It crashed pretty hard, actually. Wow, okay. Yeah, it's just rebooting. It's gonna take a little bit. Usually when something like this happens, all of the sound dies. Although I had turned that off because the pig liches and all their noise. So maybe not the end of the world. Oh, I think YouTube is not receiving enough video. Hey guys, am I live still? YouTube has given me this, and that can't be good. It's loading. It takes it a while. Ah! No, whoa there. Okay. Sounds like the sound is still intact. Everything seems to be going okay. I've never actually tried any of the Onimushas myself. I've heard good things about the series, I've just never tried them myself. No, yes, of course! What was I thinking? This stream brought to you by, Q-tips and, Dr. I wish. Hershey's chocolate. It's not even real chocolate. It's milk chocolate. It's fake chocolate. No cocoa beans are actually in there. Oh, I know. Brought to you by Aurora Crepes and Peking Duck. They make beef fried rice. And I'm pretty sure they're local, so there are no others anywhere else on the planet. Ha! None of you can eat at it even if you wanted to. It's okay. I like them. They serve good food, but they're a bit pricey. More pricey than they perhaps should be. But, I mean, there's not a lot of places near where I work that I can if I'm in the mood to eat something fancy like fast food. It's difficult to do so within the 30-minute lunch break. Because, you have to clock out, then you have to drive somewhere, get the food, come back, and eat the food. Within 30 minutes? That's not easy. So, I don't do it very often. Hey, Heather. Oh, my gosh, it completely crashed. Oh, okay, here we go, okay. Alright, do you think it's going to crash again? Do you think it's going to crash again? Do you think the shrine crashed because I'm in the mining dimension? What are the odds it's going to go crazy again? So far it's still working. And by working, I mean I don't know how to... Oh! It's very slowly mining things from underneath it. That's fascinating. If you had, maybe with the solar-powered stuff to get the energy, you could get it to just run endlessly. You could set up a whole bunch of these to just generate resources for you. I wonder what its range is. Does it do the entire chunk, or does it just do, like, what's straight down? How wide is it? These are the most worthless things. I looked them up because I kept finding these zirconium everywhere. Do you know what zirconium's for? It's for changing the color of certain blocks. That's it. That's all it does. I mean, some of them look kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, no, when you look at zirconium and you ask, what can I do with this? It's just like, yeah, you can recolor things. That's it. That's all it's for. That's it. I mean, I don't want to complain about cosmetic things. I'm sure a lot of people can, appreciate such things with their builds, but it seemed like it was something cool and magical, and I expected more from it, Yeah, it's still going. This is really cool. But my gosh, is it devouring earth element. Yeah, you cannot operate this thing off of shards. You cannot operate this thing off of shards. You have to have a much more elaborate setup. And I think you'd want all 4 fortune do jobs. I can see your chat. Wait, can you not tell that I can see your chat? Yeah, you can see. Yeah, they're right down there. I can see them. I can totally see them. Alright, I'm just going to pack this thing up. It is very cool. I have no use for it. In fact, I'm just going to chuck all of this in a hole and forget about it now. Oh, hey, blue zirconium. Oh, joy. I so don't need any of that. Alright. Home. Alright. So... Lord. What could be better than unadulterated lard? Alright, I'm gonna take this very cool device and I'm gonna stick it in a box and I'm gonna forget it ever existed. Such is its fate. Okay. I don't know where your evaporator went, but you know what? It doesn't matter, because we're done with you. We're done with elemental craft. I got a nifty scroll, and it gave me +1 to my items. So, that's cool, I guess. There's just enough space for the book. Perfect. Alright. So, we got a couple things left. I still wanted to do deep resonance, and now that I finally have the pig lich hearts, I can consider the horrors of what I need to go through to actually finally be able to use vibranium and unobtainium. I can't believe that the elements are literally useless until you go through all this crap. But fine, whatever. We've devoured the pig liches, so from here I need to do energizing from power. And that's going to have to be done in my laboratory, my science laboratory, not the magic one that we're in now. So let's go hop on over. Alright. I love this thing. This thing is so cool. My gosh. I've seen a few different airships, and while they're all cool in their own ways, this one just takes the cake. And I can't believe it's built all with vanilla materials, too. Like, I didn't realize that at first, but when I was examining it more closely, when I started modifying, I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I might want to use the shower later when we do this. But, does it drain XP every time I use a warp stone? Because my XP just went down. The deep resonance. Really? Wow. Let's deal with the pig liches first. I need energizing. What is that? I assume... Oh, this is from Ad Astra. No. We're looking for one by power? Is this the thing? Oh my gosh, what are we up against now? Oh boy. Okay. What just happened? Did I run out of clay? This... Okay. Alright. You know what? That's fine. I can gather some clay really quickly. I could probably make some, too. I don't need that much. It's probably faster if I just, hold on. Jetpack! Every so often to restart the game. Well, I originally thought I'd have to do that every few hours, but the mod's actually very stable. Most of the time it doesn't have an issue. But once in a great while we have problems like that. And there's really no telling what sets it off. It just happens. I'm just, okay, there we go. Clay. I'll take that. The sad thing is, I'm positive that there's nothing left in the world for me to use my ultimate sword against, unless... Well, I'm definitely going to test it out on pig liches when I've maxed it. But this is one of those things, you know, you can do it, and you kind of gotta... Wow, these still haven't... They grow so slowly, and then they yield such a microscopic yield. They're terrible. Anyway. Okay, is this enough? I hope so. I don't know what any of this crap is. I'm just going to start making it now. Okay, I'm going to need some iron bars. There you go. Iron bars. So somehow this rod is made out of iron and paste. Okay. Well, look, now I have a whole bunch of it. And half of them are horizontal. Now I make the casing. Now I make the thingy. There's a glass wall? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know there was a glass wall. Wonder what mod added that. That's a brilliant idea, though. Okay. I'll just plug it in right here. Okay. I don't know how this works. Did I build the right thing or the wrong thing? It's entirely possible that I... No, this is the right thing, I think. Yeah, this is totally... Yes, this is totally the correct object. Somehow. Ooh, dry ice. Ooh. Energized steel. My gosh. There are many a thing. Okay, I'm going to take a gold and an iron and see if I can figure out how this device works before I start putting my most precious belongings into it. So this seems like a cheap, simple recipe. So how do you work? Did you get any power in you? Is it working? Okay. I think I need a manual. Yep. I'll just smear the dielectric paste on a book. Oh. Yeah, my glass. Yes, of course. I'll just, tuck all that away. Generators. Storage transfer. Energizing. Whoa! What's happening here? Okay, this is... What are... Energizing rod. Okay. We can work with this. So... Okay. Give me a pedestal of some kind. A block of dirt will work. A block of dirt is a sufficient pedestal. Lightning. How atmospheric. Butt lard? What? Fascinating. Alright, let me see. We were trying to make energizing rods. Charged snowballs? I can charge snowballs! Why would I want to do that? Do I really need to have the deadliest snowballs? Come on, how many wrenches do we need? Every mod seems to come with a wrench. Okay, here we go. Blazing. I mean, I probably want to make a really good one, but how do you make a nitro crystal? Another star. Oh my gosh, you want nether stars! What the hell is a blazing crystal? Well, that doesn't help me. Where's it come from? Where do you get them from? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Everything is going to be about using these rods. Okay, alright. It's going to have to... We might have to... Shit. Okay, I think I know how this goes. I build the starting rods. I use the starting rods to make materials. Actually, I think I can build the basic rod. Okay, I use the basic rods to make the energized steel. I use the energized steel one, then I go further and I make the blazing crystals. I push further and I get to the nitric crystals, spirited crystals, and finally nitro crystals. If I'm willing to go through all this trouble, I can have very, very powerful energy rods with which to create the thingy. I see. Well, for the moment... Yeah, you literally do have to start with the starter rod. It's all upgrades all the way. What a pain. Well, we're going to go play around with the other mod. We know what? It looks like we're going to need a whole bunch more energy to play with power, so maybe the other mod will actually have a reason to exist. I'll just make a bunch of basic capacitors. The good news is we have resources. Okay. Okay. We'll make a basic rod. We will place the basic rod here. And then we will try... Oh, it's working. Wow, that was quick. Oh, that's not too bad. So I'm going to have to work my way up to getting the good rods. Then I can take the 3 different elements and the piglet hearts. I can finally combine them. And I'll finally be able to make my ultimate weapon. And maybe an ultimate pickaxe and other tools besides, because at that point, why the hell not? When you've already made all the equipment. We'll see. It's going to be 8 piglet hearts just to make the sword. And I probably won't, considering how much XP it costs to catch a piglet, it's either I can kill them on sight or I can't. I wonder if I could drag them around with fishing rods. Force 100 of them into a pit at the pyramid on sight. Alright, I'm just going to set these things aside for now. It's cool and all, but It's cool and all, but we're gonna just set this aside and we're going to play with the other one. Okay. So, all game, I've been finding these resonance crystals. What can we do with crystals? Deep resonance. That's what we can do with crystals. Should I make a radiation suit? How is this gonna go? This one does not have a book. And that means I'm probably gonna have to look things up. However, they should provide a vast amount of electricity, or whatever the energy is, which we will need if we're going to make our ultimate sword anyway, so this is kind of perfect. So I have resonating crystals. Okay, back to our tech lab. I think we're actually going to construct this thing next to the nuclear reactor over here. I think I'm going to expand this, and we're going to build it down here. And then just pipe the energy up to where it's needed. Here. You're not necessary right now. I'll create a proper switch and everything for you at a later date. For now, you can just sit here. It's fine. Alright, deep resonance. I really do like the look of my shower, but I feel like I should put more of the blue glowing pillars. Oh no. I think it's a cool little shower stall. Okay. So, deep resonance. The resonating ore becomes resonating plates. We're gonna need filter material. We can dip the filters in liquid crystal. Liquid injector? Creative only item? Oh, okay, that's why I can't build it. Okay, this is a resonating machine frame. That's a lot of resonating crystals being spent to make things. An energy collector. Placed at the top of the generator with crystals nearby. Fluids from the upper tank below. This machine smelts resonating ore and produces liquid crystal in a tank placed on top of this. Have to fill it with lava. Purify the liquid crystal. Lenses. Lasers. Crystallizers. Poisoned dirt. Dense glass and dense obsidian, because regular obsidian's not good enough. You need dense obsidian. No radiation detected. Let's start with a radiation monitor. Yeah. I'm just gonna put that right here where I can see it. I don't understand how this thing works, but okay. So when is the next vote stage? It is next Friday at 2 a.m. Alaskan time zone. Basically the time I'd normally stream, but I'd normally take Sundays or Saturdays off. Sorry, Saturdays. Next Saturday at 2 a.m. Yeah, you guys have a whole week to vote. Alright, let me see. Since there's no book, I'm just gonna ask Google. Deep Resonance is a power generator mod. Yeah, okay, yeah, I know that. That doesn't tell me how to do any of it. Okay. Also, that's a much older version of the mod, it looks like, I think. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, the wiki! Deep Resonance is a mod by, McGT. There's no vowels. It's just a string of consonants. Okay, the Y might be a vowel. Sometimes it is. Has powerful redstone flux generators based on redstone crystals. And oh, that's it. That's the description. Gee, thanks. Okay, the official Deep Resonance wiki. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Whoa, what the hell is going on in this picture? Relatively easy early game power, as well as highly advanced and complicated end game power. It's a big task to set up. My gosh, I don't understand any of what I'm looking at in these pictures, but I'm going to try to make them. Give me the... Ooh, tutorial, yes. Tutorial and short oh, okay, hold on. Short info. Pollution! If you generate power from impure crystals, you have a chance of polluting the environment. Depending on how long this goes and how powerful the crystal are, and how many crystals, you can affect a larger or smaller area. It's important to try to get the crystals as pure as you can. After an area is polluted, no new pollution is generated and will slowly start cleaning up again. It'll kill living things and create poison, hunger, slowness, and wither if you're in the area. Ooh. And it emits radiation, too, yeah? My goodness, what is this purity stuff of which you speak with the crystals? It sounds like something I might be interested in investing in. Obsidian and lead blocks shield against radiation. Dense obsidian and dense glass shield even more. Okay. Shit, I can't build this next to my farm. Resonating crystal liquid. You will generate the liquid from ore and then refine, infuse, and crystallize it. Quality. The basic attribute of a liquid controls the quality and is determined at the time the liquid is generated. Low quality liquid can never be purified or enhanced. Really? You can never purify it? Okay. Various techniques exist to purify liquid. Strength, efficiency. My gosh, this is complicated. The crystals are dangerous. Protect them from explosions, because if an explosion occurs near, they will explode too. Power, depending on this power of the crystal. So you're saying I can weaponize these? Is that so? Will they also irradiate and pollute the entire area around them when they detonate? It doesn't say. Smelter! The smelter needs 2 tanks, one filled with lava below it and one filled with RCl above it. It will melt the resonating crystal ore and insert the produced RCl in the tank above it. If the lava tank is exactly filled 50%. If you put more than 75% lava in, all ores are wasted and nothing is produced. Great! Does it slowly deplete over time? It doesn't say. A filter is an optional machine to purify it. You can never purify above 85%. It will be ejected as some poisonous waste product. Okay. The lasers can be used to improve the quality of your liquid even further. This is where you'll be able to get the purity up to 100%. To work this machine needs RF, depleted crystals, and some kind of catalyst. Diamonds, ender pearls, glowstone, or redstone. I'm using when you apply the redstone signal. To insert a catalyst, and GUI will show the improvement. Okay, okay. Oh, here we go. A chart. Looks like... Oh, wow, another star will give it minus 60% purity, but up the strength and efficiency by 90%! Well, if you want the dirtiest possible power, use nether stars on your stuff. So it looks like emeralds are the best way to purify. So if I'm reading this right, you could just use another star, and then you could just then use a dozen emeralds, and you'd have 100% everything? Or are there a limit to how many lasers you can use? This is going to be crazy. This is going to be very crazy. I don't know if I'll be able to figure this out yet. Let me see. One crystal will need 32 ores to generate. Alright. Valve pedestal generator crystallizer. My gosh, I'm overwhelmed already. I think I'll need to watch a video on this later. But let's see if we can make something with it. Honestly, I think it's a bad idea. I need to watch at least a video on this or read the tutorial through a couple of times and try to figure it out. This is complicated. This is complicated, and they're already warning me things can explode. So you know what we're going to do in the meantime for today? I'm going to just kind of deposit these in a place they definitely don't go. We're going to work on power, and we're going to work on, yeah, we're going to work on power. I think I'll actually ring up a setup. When we get deep resonance working, we'll get a cable set up with the whole deep resonance system, and then we'll have some ridiculous, because the power needs we're going to have are going to be extreme, to the point where I'm not sure this will be enough. In fact, I'm wondering if I don't need to massively expand my nuclear reactor as well. So this requires 1 billion per ingot. I don't know how much that really is. How much is that really? Well, this was 10,000, and that was nothing. What does that mean? Let me put a bunch of uranium in the old reactor. It's a very clean reactor, reprocessing everything. There's no waste products that come out of this thing, although I think I can make it much more fuel efficient. I think it's super wasteful on the fuel. Okay. Oh, shit, what am I doing? Those don't go there. Silly me. That is absolutely not where those go. Alright, you should be filling up. Yeah, I'm thinking seriously of replacing the carbon and making it, like, way bigger. Alright, how much power are you capable of generating when I turn you on? So RF per tick, I don't know how frequent ticks are, but you're producing a good, still rising, 33, 34,000, 35,000. Eventually it's going to start becoming less efficient. It's definitely slowing. Okay, 35,000 a tick, however frequently ticks occur. Okay. That's a pretty big reactor, and it consumes a lot of uranium. Energized glowstone. So many things going around. 35,000, and we need 1 billion per ingot. Yeah, I don't think this is going to produce enough power. I just don't think it's going to do it. So, yeah. You want to back... What do you mean by back your vote up? You mean back it up so it's saved and won't get lost? Because that's not an issue. Ah. Sorry to hear you have an eye... Yeah, you told me about the eye infection the other day, actually. You know, I don't know what would happen if 2 people voted for the same game. I think it would still only get 1 entry. It only just occurred to me that that was even an option. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very curious about deep resonance. We'll have to do it. Let's try to do this power stuff. We'll just keep it in the lab for now. And, actually, where the hell did I put the power book? Oh, who cares? Make another one! Okay. So... So, 20,000... sorry, 20 a tick. In other words, this thing is pathetic. However, if you brought it all the way to the limit... My gosh, it'd be so expensive. Okay, I'm starting to see. Even if I got this to the very limit, it's inferior to my nuclear reactor. Okay. Alright, this one eats lava to do its thing. Okay. It's about the same. Thermal generator. Requires a coolant. Okay. It's the same. None of these are good enough. Solar panels. Yeah. Or we could use the uraninite, which I've been finding all game and is just another flavor of uranium, I think. Then the reactor will complete building itself automatically? Is it sentient? It knows what form it must take? So this is very specific. This one's pretty good. And I'd finally have a use for the uraninite. Unfortunately, yeah, this would be expensive as all hell to make. Not to say I won't do it, but aerial pearl. A bolt of lightning to spawn when it hits the ground. Holy shit. I had to become a very powerful wizard to make lightning. Interesting. Dry ice is used to cool down reactors. Yeah, this doesn't spawn. Yet another resource that's not spawning in the game, but you can make it yourself. Still, another resource not spawning. Okay. Seems to be like energizing's the only thing I actually need to worry about from power. That makes my life simple. I'll just tuck this away. And we will just work on the one resource we need to work on. So, how many of these do I think I'm going to need? Let's assume I'm going to need 7. Okay. Huh? Oh, whoops. To go with the one we've already made, that'll give us a total of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And number 8 over there. Okay. The starters will now become the basics. You need blocks of quartz? Ha ha ha! Not a problem. Here you go. Big ol' heaps of quartz. Okay. Ah. I forgot again. Okay. Uh-oh. Admittedly, these are very expensive. My gosh. But at this point in the game, that doesn't really matter. Quite expensive is not a problem. It's only when I get to extremely expensive that I'm going to have an issue. Which I'm getting the feeling this mod is going to do to me. Alright. There you go. That should be enough. I'm going to now take iron. A big ol' heap of iron. Gold. Oh yeah, we're gonna need big ol' heaps of gold. Okay. I'll just put that away for now. We'll pick it up next time. Can you handle? Oh, no, you can't figure out what I want. I was wondering, but the answer's no. That means it's gonna have to be one at a time. There's got to be a way to automate this, right? Binding card, dimensional, yes. Wheeling and dealing to get your choices, huh? Well, there's no rule against that. Water and light have to be... Well, actually, I am using water wheels in, So light would be solar panels. Got that. I've been using water wheels with the Create mod to create rotational force along with windmills. So that's how I make my toast. This is slow and painful. But I'm gonna need a whole oops. Shit. No, stop. Undo. Edit. Undo. No, wait. Too many. Okay. Oops, damn it. Oh well, we have a bunch. We can make more. It's not like we've lost the recipe. Alright, our next goal is to go to a hardened energizing rod. So, why do we need more casing every time? It's like the jetpacks. Doesn't make sense. It's already got casing from the previous generation. The hardened capacitors. Shit. These are expensive. These are really expensive. Alright, here's what we can do. Oh, crap. I'm gonna completely be out of redstone. Or am I? Oh, ho, 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 I will dip into my reserves, which, well, it's gonna be a decent amount, I hope. This should be a good amount. Yeah, that's a pretty good amount of redstone. Alright. Wow, we're out already. Okay, we have a little over 100 redstone blocks, and that's going to be everything we got. And it looks like this stuff is just going to devour my redstone. So that was probably a third of it at least right there. That's okay. Okay, 8. Looks like I'm gonna need 8 more. Finally, we combine it with the energized steel. Oh, I see. I didn't need quite as many as I made. Okay, next. We pull up these things. They only seem to want to be at junctures rather than directly on the line. That's an interesting trait. Okay. What just happened? Oh, of course. Okay. What just happened? Yeah, there should be a total of 8 of you. Alright, there we go. Looking good. 8 hardened energizing rods. Now we need to take it to the next level, and that's going to require blaze crystals. Oh boy. a blaze rod every time. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I suppose that could be an issue, couldn't it? Okay. No lasers? Where's the lasers? I see it cooking. You know what? It's too slow. More power, I say. The good news is I have a ton of blaze rods because I killed a ton of blazes to gather those fire shards earlier for the elemental mod. So, I am all too happy to convert as many blaze rods as it wants. This is an all-you-can-eat blaze rod buffet. I really wish you could handle multiple orders. I really wish. Charging blood? Well, that was the evil mod. But I don't think that one uses regular energy. I think it's kind of its own thing. We'll take a look at what the binding cards were about in a minute. I'm a little bit curious. Alright, have we made enough lemons? I think we've made enough lemons. Alright. Let's satiate curiosity. Binding card is used to link a player with a player transmitter in the same dimension. Okay. And the dimensional one across dimensions. A player transmitter to wirelessly charge items. Well, there you go. So you can beam power to yourself no matter what world you're in. That sounds very safe. That is a very safe thing to do. I too enjoy beaming large amounts of power across dimensions to myself. There's no way all of that lightning could possibly go wrong. No. Alright, blazing. I'm gonna need another 8 of these. I should probably just make 100 of them now, but, you know, whatever. We'll do it step by step. Alright, the blazing capacitors. I think I actually have enough large capacitors. Oh, of course. Yep, that's annoying. Alright, give me the blaze rods again. Turns out we're not quite done cooking. I have underestimated my needs. But not by much. We'll even make a few extras this time. Let's see. Okay. Huh? Oh my gosh, did I actually run out of the paste? I thought I'd made, like, all I'd ever need at the start of this, but apparently not. Let's just consume more blaze powder. So this mod, they talk about you using it early game, but holy crap, does it require a massive amount of redstone and blaze powder / rods. It is a fairly exotic mod to get into, actually. Not to mention all the nether quartz. I mean, I am fabulously wealthy at this point. Where are my hardened rods? What do you call this? Yeah. Seems to be having a little bit of difficulty. Alright, these are extremely powerful compared to what we had before. We've gone from 100 to 4,000 apiece. Is it enough to create what we're after? Probably not. Let's go another step. Ah, crap. And we've run out of iron. Well, not so, because I mined iron on literally other planets. I literally got into a rocket and flew to other planets, and I have plenty of iron. Ha ha ha. Okay. So what we're gonna need... Oh no! Now that's a problem. Yeah, that might be a little bit of a problem. Wait a minute. I saw an alternate recipe there. Yeah, I don't have that. Ah! Okay. I have some spare resources in this regard, too. But we are draining all of my resources rapidly here. Diamonds. Ooh, that's not a lot. How many do I need? Ah, this could become an issue very quickly. 4. Okay. 4 times 2. Okay. So that ends up being 8 times 8. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We got this still. However, cooking diamonds. You know how many different ways I can cook diamonds at this point? Alright. 64 diamonds need to be baked. Even as powerful as I've made my rod, that's going to take some time. Ah, well. Super heavily modded Minecraft might be a very weird place to start. Yeah, there was the evil mod with the blood thing. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, gaming has become so incredibly wide that I think pretty much anybody could find something that they like. The only question is, can they find the game? Because there's also a lot of crap out there, and because of everyone having different tastes, you know, well, it's like movies. I tend to play old DOS games from like the 80s and the 90s most of the time. Although I have been dicking around more and more with more modern stuff lately. Does Minecraft count as a modern game? I mean, it's still getting updated, but it's also been around for quite some time. Hey, Gooseman! I was going to try Deep Resonance today, but after taking a look at it, I decided I'm going to need to spend some time staring at tutorials before I attempt it. It sounds complicated and likely to poison my atmosphere and possibly explode. So, you know, I think care is warranted in this case. You can hear them when they operate. The beams. But we can't see their beams anymore, and I don't know... Oh, shit. I did it again. Yes, the name tag worked, but one of my guys disappeared anyway, and I don't know what happened to him. I guess he deserted. He deserted my crew! I'll have him court-martialed if I catch him. Yeah, I'd only ever used name tags once, and I forgot I had to use the anvil on them, and I appreciate you reminding me. Okay. Thankfully, that should be enough of these things. Okay. Oh, come on. I see. Looks like I might actually need another 8 of these. Okay. Finally... Okay. Upping another grade. I think I'm going to get the ultimate sword today. I think I have just enough time. I can finally have it. I won't be able to enchant it, but, you know, what can you do? Okay. Yep, once again, it gets stuck. And I don't know why it seems to get stuck halfway. Okay, we have gotten as far as Niotic. But of course, we can still make them 200 times more powerful if we keep progressing. Oh, emeralds! Oh! Why does the game seem to think emeralds are more expensive than diamonds? More than once, a mod has put emeralds above diamonds, and I cannot fathom who thinks that the emerald is more valuable than a diamond. That requires a vast amount of energy. But that doesn't really seem like it's an issue yet. I'm not even running my nuclear reactor right now. At some point, that's gotta come up, right? Okay, hold on. How many do I actually need before I begin doing this? Alright. 4. 1-to-1 ratio. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright. So each of these is 4. And each of those is 2. It's 64 again. Nice, clean number. I really wish it could do an entire stack at once. Man, do I wish it could. Yeah, I'm wondering if he fell off the ship. I'm saddened I named him after the gentleman pirate, too. I was like, ooh. Oh, well. If I can find... I can't make name tags. I'm going to either have to go fishing for them or just exploring for them. But if I can get myself enough name tags, I'm going to have a big-ass crew. A big ol' piratey crew. It'll be great. I think I should get some workers holding tools next. But not axes, because then they'll attack me. Villagers can't have an actual weapon. We have run out of electricity! Or whatever it is we're using. I'm not sure exactly what the force we use is, but that means it's time to turn on the generator! Okay. Awaken. Awaken, my child. Process the uranium and reprocess the byproducts. Okay. How we going on power now? Oh yeah, we're good. Oh yeah. Problem solved. When we go to the next level, we're going to require way more power than we did for this one. But you know what? I'm really not sure that the reactor will output enough to make the sword or not. I'm really not sure we can get the materials. Ah, well. You'll have to figure out what kind of games you enjoy watching then. Because I also indulge in Let's Plays. But not all games are equally entertaining for me. The strategy games have to be ones that I'm intimately familiar with how they work to properly enjoy. The Wheel of Fish! My gosh, yes, UHF. That's a great movie. You're so stupid! Ah. Yeah, the nuclear reactor solves this completely. Because up till now, when the nuclear reactor's not running, we're just running on hippie power. Literally just plants. Just plants being processed into biofuel. And I originally thought I was just going to build an absolutely massive array. The hippie array to power everything forever. But then I was like, you know what? Actually, I have all this uranium. I want to actually play with it. Even if... Just because it's a thing, and I want to play with it. I might actually play with the other flavor of uranium, too, just to do it. Although worrying about coolant would be annoying. Alright. Now what we need... Spirited. We're gonna need 8 more casings. My gosh, the size these things must be by now with so many casings on them. Alright, we're gonna need 16 of you. How many of these did I make? Oh well, it's good for me that I have them, I guess. Okay. And that should be all the ingredients, assuming that I don't run out of blocks of quartz. Every time. Okay. There's only 1 degree of rod above this. Unfortunately, this one requires nether stars. An entire block of blazing crystal. and 2 blocks of redstone. But you get 16. 16... I'm gonna need to create 4 blocks of blazing. 4 blazing blocks. On the other hand, with the power that these things provide at this point, this should be instantaneous, right? Ha! We're seeing the lasers again, finally! Man, I should build a Death Star with these things. Look at how quick we're doing this! Yeah. And it's his best movie, too. I mean, okay, I haven't seen all of his movies, but of the ones I've seen, that one was just brilliant. Yeah, Temple of Elemental Evil. Man, if only we could get some mods for it. That game, that engine was so good. Ah, crap, yeah. Okay, how many did I need? Was it 8? Alright, just a few more. Oops. Come on, lasers. You can figure this out. You're just reducing these things to powder, right? Okay, hold on. I keep making things worse somehow. Okay. Every 9 is 1 block. Could I use these instead of lasers for my deep resonance, please? Okay. Each and every one of these represents a blaze rod. Alright. And that should be enough of that. How many redstone blocks do we actually have left? Okay, we should be okay on that. I need nether stars now. Now, normally, this would be a nightmare. However, it's not, because I have a whole pile of them. Alright. Okay. Alright, this nonsense that I need, this should be it, and we should have the ultimate ones now. This is going to require a good amount of energy to cook, though. But I think we've got that covered, too. So it's another star, 2 blocks of redstone. Oh yeah, this takes a ton of energy to cook. Look at it. Man, it doesn't have to be in a particular order. This mod is so much smoother than many of the other clunkier ones I've had to work with. For reference, this is only 20 million FE. $20 million. I bring that up because That's 2% of the power we'll have to make a single ingot. And it's struggling. Even with my nuclear reactor running at full capacity, it's struggling. Yeah, we're gonna need more power than this to make our ultimate sword. Maybe deep resonance is the answer. Maybe. All right. So, let's begin crafting the ultimate rods. While things have a chance to repower. Man, I must have made a ton of capacitors. Like an otherworldly amount. Okay. Now, if I want to build anything else in this, I've got tons of extra. I feel like I should frame something based on this. I've got a spacecraft and toast. I feel like I should frame one of these. Yeah, of course I don't. Alright, here, 1 second. We gotta finish the project before we start patting ourselves on the back, right? Okay, and once again, you can't locate the other 4 rods. So now you can. Alright, 8 ultimate rods. Anything else I need from here? I don't really think, unless I might build the reactor, but oh well. Yes, I would like one of this. Alright, I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to put the nitro crystal in it. So when we create our thing to smelt the metals together to make our ultimate sword, I've got 8 nitro rods. I just don't have the power to back it up. We're just about out of time for today. I want to make my ultimate sword, but I just know I can't. So yeah, next time, let me see. Tomorrow is Master of Magic. The day after, we're going to go and we're going to set these up somewhere. We're going to set up the power mod. No, not the power. Well, maybe the power, too. Probably the power with its uranite will probably increase the existing nuclear reactor, and we'll play with deep resonance. And between all 3 different power reactors, hopefully we can smelt these things together, and then we'll have to go to Mystic Agriculture, but I've already got that sorted out. We'll be able to craft ourselves the ultimate sword. And I really need to automate my XP shower. That's a big project. But if we're going to enchant it, we're going to need a fully automated XP shower. And I still need to make my toaster. I really want a good toaster with avocados. That'll be so nice. I think this was a good day. I think we made tons and tons of progress. Even if elemental craft was disappointing in the end, for the amount of effort put in, I think it went real good. This is pretty much going to be the last week I get with all the mods. Aside from getting the toaster and the XP shower, and finally getting the ultimate weapon, I think the rest of my focus should probably be on modifying my home to make it more fantastic. I mean, it is spectacular when I conquered it. Like, there's a reason I chose this of all the structures in the game to be my base. But I really haven't done enough to make it my own. I've only just installed a few basic labs in. Actually, you know what I really, really want to do? Even more than modify this? We talked about it last time with the Create mod. I think I can steal other airships and bring them over here. And I think I should. I think I should park 2 more airships if it can be done at all. I want to do it. I want to park a couple additional airships outside this thing. And make them all my base. I could even go under my farm and pull up some of the stuff. Some of the tech reactors and things. It's a shame there's not more reason to use all these foods. And I never did do the bees. I don't know what's up with the bees, but it sounds like it actually seems to be even better than Mystic Agriculture. And there were still job classes out there, job blocks that I never integrated into my facility here. I went and I customized their rooms and all this stuff. They've got pet cats now running about. Anyway. For my ultimate weapon, I could at least try to get the, a whole bunch of these +1s. The only thing is, I'll need, you actually need enchanted books to get the enchanted tomes. Also, you need blank ancient tomes. I'm also curious about mine colonies. No, not blank. I think you turn one into another. I haven't actually done it yet. I think that's what happens. I think you turn one ancient tome into another, and the only way you can get them is by finding them. So that's actually very limiting. Oh, the poor Lunarians. I never did make you guys a bed. Oh well. Make yourselves beds. Good grief. Do I have to do everything around here? When do I have time to sleep? I go to sleep now, actually. Oh. Right. So you can enchant your weapons. So yeah, I went to all the different worlds I could. I traveled to other dimensions. I did pretty much everything that there's still a ton that I haven't explored. So how it works is you build bookshelves around an enchanting table. And then you take some item or tool and you put it on here and you enchant it. So this one's already enchanted, so I can't enchant it again. But if I had an object that wasn't magical, like a blank book, I could spend levels of experience to give it different enchantments. So you enchant your equipment, and then after you've enchanted it, if you want to enchant it further, you can't use the enchantment table here. So you have to go over to another thing. Hold on. So, let's say I wanted this axe. Let me see. This pickaxe is, its magic is teleportation, soulbound, silk touch. But let's say I really wanted to have efficiency 6. Efficiency would be great. It would become so much faster at mining, like way faster. I would have to spend 6 level ups and consume this book to give it efficiency. So that's what tomes do. And one of the mods added this concept of ancient tomes, which, where this just says efficiency 6, this one says, do I have one? Yeah, here we go. This one just says +1 efficiency. So, if you had 6, it would become 7. If you had 7, it would become 8. Up to a max of 10, apparently. So, yeah, these are really, really good. Unfortunately, they're really hard to get. These are all of them. I've never used one. I've saved every single ancient tome I've found, and this is it. I've thrown away tons of crappy books, and used a few. But these are precious. So, being able to turn them from one kind into another using the librarians is a pretty cool power. But there's so few of them right now, I'd have to choose very carefully what I do with them, and I'm pretty sure I'd go for Sharpness 10 and Smite 10. If I could get a weapon to have both of those. Well, we'll see what it would do to a piglich. Probably not much. However, this sword I'm using now has 11.5 damage. The ultimate sword I'm trying to make has like somewhere between 30 and 40 base power. But then, this one, I put in a gem for 32% armor piercing. This gem has 37% armor piercing. And then I've got another 27 over here, so that I could get myself more than 60% armor piercing. So the new sword is going to be terrifying. I'd love to get this gem in too, an added 2.5 range. Oh wait, no, here's another 37%. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. That's more than 70% armor piercing between the two. And then, yeah, I get the added range, so the sword hits further. Or crits. Crits are good too, honestly. It's a tough call. There's a lot of good options here. There's a lot of good options. Probably I'd go for the crits. As tempting as range is, I'd probably put the range on the mining pick. Yeah, I can split books with an enchanted anvil too. No bad, yeah. I kept crashing spacecraft because I didn't know how to land them, because the book didn't tell me that was a thing I needed to worry about. I made a playlist, by the way. People are having trouble finding this one, so I made a playlist of all the videos in the All the Mods category. Man, some of the mods were so cool but unfinished. The Twilight Forest and Blue Skies were both incredible. Incredible worlds. I'd really love to see them finished. That Hydra boss, man, that Hydra boss was great. How is it all these mods and nobody looked at the Ender Dragon and thought, you know what the game needs? A whole bunch of dragons flying around the world. Or maybe a dragon's lair in the nether with red dragons in it. There must be mods that do those things. They're just not included in this mod pack somehow. But there's no way that nobody has done that. That has to be a thing. Alright, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to eat and then go to bed. You know, a lot of people say you shouldn't eat before sleeping, and I don't know why, because I've never had an issue with it. How little of the world we've explored. How much more adventure must be out there still. There's so many biomes I haven't seen. So that's one of the airships I want to steal. Look at that thing. That's just what it looks like on the map. That is one worth stealing. There's another one over here. This one. Is there something wrong with this one? It's not symmetrical. I may have to inspect it. That was one I was thinking of stealing if I can steal the entire airship and move it. Whoops. Oh, no. Heh. There's a spatial storage dimension. I don't know what that is. Compact world. And then there's the reality marvel for the Fate Stay Night stuff. What the hell is compact world? I have a feeling that that's probably something to do with a personal shrinking device. What the hell? I have a few minutes. Let's create a personal shrinking device and play Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Or something. I don't know if this is even gonna... I don't know what this is gonna do. Oh, this must be it. Alright, looks like I need to charge this thing up. Okay, no big deal. I know how to do that. Let's come out of the wrong side of the boat. A fantasy MMO with Spelljammer ships? Well, you could get a sci-fi one, like EVE Online, but, you'd probably never have a life again if you tried to get seriously into EVE. It sounds pretty, intense. What the hell is this? What is this? What have I done? Why cow? Is it broken? What? It doesn't seem to be working. I do not seem to have the capacity to shrink myself, but why cow? The greatest game you'll ever read. Ha! Yes! The stories that come out of it are absolutely fascinating. Of betrayal, of Ponzi schemes, of bounties. Wild-ass stories. But if I were to play the game, I'd probably find myself working in a mine. And I'd probably be working for some person who in the real world is an executive or something. Because I understand most of their top players are like real world executives and things. Economists study that game. Economists study it because it's a true, laissez-faire, unregulated market. There is no government, No regulations, no enforcement. Just players. Which is fascinating. Shift right click. Okay, hold on. Ah! Oh shit, it worked! Oh my gosh, we're tiny. Hold on, hold on. Well. Whoops. This is a little disorienting to control. Okay. We're still able to jump really high and move really fast. And the camera doesn't know what to do about this situation. Ah. Okay, hold on. Urgh. There we go. Stop zooming the camera in. My gosh, the camera really doesn't like this. Okay. Is it continuously draining power to keep me tiny? Hi, how's it going? Oh no! Spider! Oh, I don't have any reach with my tiny sword. That was actually a difficult fight. Okay, okay. Why cow? Oh, you think you're so tough, do ya? Oh shit, I thought the camera didn't like things before. I underestimated, yeah, I'm being attacked by things. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. This is excessive. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Alright, let's see what it's like to fight like this. Am I hitting it? Hello? I can't hit anything. I'm too far away. Well, that's an interesting device. I'll just put it here with all the other stuff that I never use but carry with me everywhere I go. Yeah. What a fascinating device. Okay, I don't need shards anymore. We're done with element craft. Except for this scroll. I like this scroll. Also, I can probably turn my nuclear reactor off now. For the moment. I am kind of serious about expanding this thing, though. I think I should. Also, it really bugs me. When this stuff grows past a certain point, it just starts bothering me because it's wrong. I don't even need the sugar cane. It's just, no. Why? I agree that 3 was a ridiculously short height, but, I mean, you know, it's probably realistic. But for gameplay purposes, I agree it should be taller, but there are limits. There are limits which must be observed. I never did use rubber. I planted these rubber trees, I put the spigots in them, and then I never actually used rubber. All game. Never. Yep. I know. I need to go to bed. I know. Alarm. You can shut up now, alarm. I get it. I'm just goofing off. Let me goof off for another 5 minutes, alarm. No, I need to eat. Alright, anyway. Federation of Free Traders, the Elite Federation. Space Automobile Club. Huh. It's now Giant Craft. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in this mod pack. They're probably going to stop supporting it and start working on all the mods 9 because the new version of Minecraft is coming out. I don't know. I think the Cherry Grove is the coolest thing about it. I know a lot of people are really excited about the archaeology, but honestly, they just haven't previewed anything for archaeology that excites me yet. I mean, all they've previewed is pottery shards and a new tool. I bet the modders will go crazy with archaeology, but I kind of feel like it's not the kind of thing that goes into everything. I feel like it's something really cool when you're playing archaeology, and the rest of the time, if a modder puts some critical item that you have to dig up and dust out, you'll be just going, why do I have to go find this thing? So, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I think the Cherry Grove is the best thing about it, but I already had Cherry Groves from these mods, so I'm like, Okay, the bookshelf is pretty cool, too. The bookshelf is pretty cool. Anyway, until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex signing off.